Wrapped in gold, but it's weighing me down. Step through the mirror, a glass breaking crown. Eyes on my neck, can you feel my pulse? I wear the world, but it's not enough. Leather and silk, yeah, they stitch up my seams, but I'm just a mannequin built on your dreams. Pretty on paper, a ghost underneath. Smile for the picture, but don't let me breathe. Pride on my body, feel the power in the seams. Every stitch a story sewn from my dreams. Black and white, it's classic, timeless design. I'm living my truth in a proud state of mind. Diamonds talk, but I'm silent inside. Lipstick lines where my secrets hide. Every step is a crack in the floor. High heels sinking, I can't take much more. Silhouettes follow, they're haunting my glow, but shadows don't care where the spotlight goes. I'm just a showpiece they dress up and sell. A dream they design, but I live in the hell. Right on my body, feel the power in the seams. Every stitch a story sewn from my dreams. Black and white, it's classic, timeless design. I'm living my truth in a proud state of mind. Stitched by a needle that pulls at my pride. Every thread tighter, I'm trapped inside. Fashion's a prison, it's hard to escape. A hand-me-down heart in a custom-made shape. Proud on my body, feel the power in the seams. Every stitch a story sewn from my dreams. Black and white, it's classic, timeless design. I'm living my truth in a proud state of mind. Proud on my body, feel the power in the seams. Every stitch a story sewn from my dreams. Black and white, it's classic, timeless design. I'm living my truth in a proud state of mind.
I've seen those sleepless lights, sipped on the champagne life. New York City, high dollar tipsy, and I felt an LA sun, cruising up Highway 1. Picture perfect, that red sting was worth it. I've been to some parties, seen my name on marquees, red line in a black Ferrari in the country. But I've never been on top of this world. With one look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your two-piece. Angel made for makeup, wake I could only make it. Never have I ever, no I've never seen something like you. Seen something like you. Moonlight in your blue eyes, light up a midnight ride, slow shadow dancing, it must be magic. You're all seven wonders, wrapped up in one girl, star shooting breathless as heaven. But I've never been on top of this world. One look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your freshie. Angel need the makeup, wake I could only make it. Never have I ever, no I've never seen something like you. Seen something like you. I've been to some parties, seen my name on marquees, red line in a black Ferrari. But I've never been on top of this world. With one look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your two-piece. Angel need the makeup, wake I could only make it. Never have I ever, no I've never seen something like you.
All right, Kinsman, you missed a fun time there.
I hear, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your post there. Lots of fun in Ottawa. I'm surprised your father-in-law didn't get pummeled. Wearing the Leaf jersey in enemy territory.
I have a feeling if you would have went, you would have went home with significant hurt feelings. You wouldn't have been able to handle it.
You don't think so?
No, no, I don't
Are
think.
they that rough?
Yeah.
In Ottawa during the series.
Yeah, they are.
We let you get back into the series.
We
gave you a win. Kind of that's the Toronto thing to do.
It's not. It wasn't a kids-friendly event, but your feelings definitely would have been hurt at that game, Kinsman, because we sent you guys packing, and it continued.
It could have went either way in that overtime.
Well, okay, everyone knows that, obviously, but this is how it worked. Okay, so we stayed at a place about 3 kilometers from the arena. Okay, comforted. Yeah. We walked after the game.
Okay.
So this is about a 2-hour walk because the traffic and all the fans.
And everybody heckling.
So all the way, this 2-hour walk, my father-in-law and all the Leaf fans are hearing it from every Sens fan. A lot of the stuff I can't repeat on this show.
No.
We are a PG-friendly format. But you can imagine the whole way. And then finally he got back to the hotel. He went outside. He lit up a smoke. He's like, I'm finally done with these Sens fans.
Did he take his jersey off, or is he still wearing it at this point?
He wore it in pride. And then out comes some kids, 11, 12 years old. And they're like, Sens in 7, you old B. They told my father-in-law. He heard it.
It's getting nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, kids.
We've now pushed it to a game 5, which is tomorrow.
I don't know if you would have been able to handle it down there.
Oh, I'd be able to handle it.
Would you?
Are you going to be able to handle the Leafs giving it to you in 5 tomorrow?
I would recommend that you travel to Toronto for the next game there, Kinsman.
Well, if we could, we would.
Yeah. You would have a real hoot. Okay, so as you can tell by the banner right down there, Kinsman.
Yes,
do you see that?
Look at you pointing to the banner.
Yeah,
the Home Cottage and
I didn't
Lifestyle
invent
Show
that, dude.
is this weekend at the McIntyre Arena.
Have you ever seen a TikTok video? They do that all the time. Click on the link below.
Click on the link below.
Yes, it is, and it's a big one.
It is a big one,
and we have a great guest.
TCA is in the house, and joining us in Studio 67, the new president of the Timmins Construction Association. We've got Ashley Richards.
Hello,
in studio. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
Now,
first,
you were laughing because Mark tried some cool youth sayings right
there. Yeah.
That's why
I was trying to hold in my laughter the entire time.
Just stick to your old isms.
My
house.
Old ism in the house. I'm getting set for the hip hop show today.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Robbie G at the Surge.
It was. I appreciate the app. We do appreciate your effort to be a little youthful, but
I'm getting a little bit youthful.
But Ashley is in the house, and that's a pretty good lingo for the Home Show, which is a big one, by the way, and 30 plus years.
Yeah, 30 plus years. The Timmins Construction Association has been around since 1990, and the Home Show is definitely a staple in our community. Looking forward to bringing it back again for 2025.
So before we get into all the goods, we want to talk about the goods that you brought because we love our Wheel of Winning, and Ashley has come packing some swag,
some TCA swag,
right?
Yeah.
And here 2 passes get into the Home Show.
Yeah, definitely.
So save you some bucks. Again, admission super cheap, $5 to get in.
Yeah.
And
And this
then
weekend.
kids are free. So those 2 passes are good for you and your partner or a friend, and then bring the kiddos along with you.
So
Yeah.
I'm happy you mentioned that, because one of the things I love about the home show, and you build on it every year, of course, it's great. Like if you own a home or a cottage, or you want to make some like lifestyle, we're going to talk about
Some renos, some do-it-yourself fixer-uppers.
yeah, we're going to chat about
Yeah.
the difference between like the home, because at one time was the home show,
Right.
and then we've added, because it's expanded over the years. But the part about the involvement, this is a family event.
Always.
And you can bring your children, and you got like this super amazing contest that you partnered with the library.
Yeah, the popsicle stick challenge. So that's really fun. That's something that I personally came up with last year. I thought it would be a really great way to get kids involved and really thinking, getting them with some hands-on experience on building. So we did include different types of structures. So last year we actually had a head frame that came in, the Timmins head frame. So that was really cool to see. A lot of great houses, lots of really good bridges. So it's really great to see the youth and the community coming together and putting those up there for evaluation.
It's great to see the construction and the innovative ideas from the little ones doing this. And yeah, popsicle sticks. Grab your kits at the Timmins Public Library and get yourself in there, and you can drop them off at the home show this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And then
and be judged on them.
And then we have 3 great prizes. Last year we gave away passes for the movies. So we'll see what we have this year. But it's always really, really fun to do that.
Don't get us into judge these, because last time they brought us in to judge the Lego making contest, we tripped and knocked over the Legos.
Oh no.
Allegedly,
embarrassing moment.
Yeah. We usually have 3 a day there, Kinsman. But I love this because you have to make it a family event, and it's easy to sell what's going to be there for the adults, but to involve the kids, we've always done like a great job every year doing that.
Yeah, well, the kids, of course, are our future, and we will not have a construction industry in Timmins without them and without our future builders and tradespeople. So it's really important to get kids seeing what's out there so that they have a better understanding of the possibilities of working in the trades.
Such a great point. When we were talking with our guidance counselors decades ago, there was always this push to go to university. It's university or nothing.
Right.
Or college.
Well, no. Back then it was university or nothing. Kids, my mom said university
or bust.
Or you become you're on the road. A lot of my friends who broke that trend and went into trades or worked with their hands in some capacity have built a wonderful life for themselves.
100%.
And, now that we're working with the schools a lot, thank God there's been this very positive shift. I mean, it all comes down to what you're passionate about, but there's a big push in education on the trades.
Yep.
We're blessed in this awesome mining community that we work in, and all the subsets that come from that.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is a great place for, if you're deciding what you want to do for a career, you can meet a lot of the folks in the industry and you can get a taste of it. Like, it's just more than seeing all the awesome products that are out there.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of employers there too, right? So a lot of the vendors are big like construction experts in Timmins, and if that's something you're interested in, bring a resume. Why not, right? What better chance than to talk to people face to face and see what they do every day.
And seeing some of the vendors last year, people getting, hearing rumors and stories of people getting hired right on the spot, having their interview right there, and joining their team, a part of the Timmins Construction Association.
Exactly. Yeah, just
Home,
give them
Cottage, and Lifestyle Show.
Give them a hat and get them to work the rest of the event.
Well,
right?
why not? All these vendors looking for maybe some summer help and maybe some newer recruits.
Yeah, great for co-op students too.
I could have been KLOMP's construction at this point if I would have leered towards the
don't be
the
showing the behind the scenes, the B-roll that hits the bottom of the editing floor.
There definitely has been this shift, and it's because of the home show events like this, where you get to see like how awesome that industry is.
Yeah,
and I love that. Okay, so the lifestyle portion, and I know we chatted about this last time you're on the show, so everyone's familiar with the home show. A lot of people still call it the home show, in many communities, but it's much more than that. So what is the lifestyle piece?
Lifestyle piece would be more or less, those family gatherings outside where you're sitting around the camp, right? Where you're telling your stories, where you want to build your outdoor environment. There's always the hot tubs and the saunas. Of course, we're going to have, those sports vehicles that are going to be there. That's more of the lifestyle. There's always going to be like your kitchen gadgets and stuff like that, right? So again, you're thinking of cooking, and culinary is another form of the trades. So why not come check that out too?
Yeah, super cool. So it's expanded. So I assume, when the committee starts thinking about the next year, which probably takes about a year to plan an event of this size, you're always thinking about like expanding of what you've done the previous years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've already started brainstorming for next year. There's a few things that we've been floating around, so we're excited. We're going to keep growing again. So we're looking forward to 2025 being a huge success and making 2026 even better.
Mm-hmm. Great spot too, Kinsman, the Mac.
The Mac, yeah. We're in festival mode. So many things, take place once the hockey ice is out. It's in full force, and we're in that prime season right now. Mm-hmm. And again, the Home and Cottage and Lifestyle Show always, it's a telltale sign that spring is near.
That's right. We hold off the good weather until the Home Show.
We get to the Home Show.
It always seems to happen that way. Yeah, it's always beautiful weather for the Home Show.
Tell us a little bit more about the Timmins Construction Association. So just based off the name, we can guess. You're not about playing ping pong, but maybe you do that on the entertainment nights. Yeah. But tell us a little bit about what you folks do.
Yeah, so we're a not-for-profit organization, like many others in this great community. We are a board of directors. We have 12 of us that sit on the board. We meet every month and we discuss the challenges, such as lately tariffs. We discuss challenges post-COVID with, price increases, things like that. We have over 100 members, part of the Construction Association, and any concerns that they have, they bring it to us, and then we evaluate that as a group.
Yeah, it's super cool. So are you the first female president?
I am the first female president, yes.
That's awesome.
That's
some awesome news. Yeah, the new president of the TCA right here.
But that is great. And I'm going to say, just not assume, just say, that's an inspiration to a lot of women out there upcoming who want to pursue a field that, historically has been male dominated. Yep. It's probably why we goofed up a lot of things there, Kinsman? But this is an excellent setting benchmark. And I'm willing to guess that you get calls and questions from women who are pursuing their careers in trades because you're a trendsetter here.
Yeah, definitely. Women's in trades is very popular now. It's being much more respected, which is great. Of course, I had a hard time growing up also being the only female in my class, the only one interested in construction, right, in high school. It was difficult. So it's definitely great to see that there's more outreach for it and that there's a community behind it that supports it.
Yeah, that is, I think that's super awesome. So we've said it multiple times, but on the show, congratulations.
Yes.
We're super proud of Ashley. And there are multiple accomplishments, by the way.
Wears many hats here in this community.
Yeah. At least one's not a Leafs hat there, kids. Everything else.
Well, that's mine.
Yeah. But I think from the fact that you're involved with so many organizations and you're a business owner, this is all building of great experience. Speaking of hockey, Gretzky always said play multiple sports if you want to get great in one. So if you're passionate about a career in the trades, it's good to touch your head in many different organizations because at the end of the day, it's all going to relate to success in your career.
Exactly. And because of that, I do bring an interesting skill set to all the different organizations, right? So I do have special experience and skills that I'm able to take to each individual part of the community.
We love to toot Ashley's horn there, Ken. Yeah, brag about it, of course.
Saw one of the comments, what are the times on the weekend? It's Saturday 10 to 5 and then Sunday 10 to 3. And admission only $5 to get in. you know, and someone's going to win their admission tonight. Two free passes with the swag bag from the Timmins Construction Association.
Whoa. What else do we got in the bag there, Ashley?
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Well, we posted a photo.
We
so
did, yes.
Do it yourself.
Everyone
How to
knows.
hang a TV
But-
in a Studio 67 office.
Yeah, we have
That's
a really
cool.
fun little
Tutorial.
toolkit
Oh,
here. So I personally have one of these. It's in my glove box in my car. So love that. A toque from the Timmins Construction Association.
Ooh.
Again, I also have one of these. So I love sporting that. So we could definitely be twinsies for whoever wins this. And then the 2 passes.
2 passes.
Which is super
That's
exciting.
$10. That's like walking around with gold tickets in your back pocket there. Free admission. You can walk in there throwing your bling around there because, yeah, you don't have to pay admission.
Yeah, and then you get to come see me at the same time. So it's great. Some gum to keep your breath feeling fresh. A little first aid kit because that's really important in construction, right?
Yeah,
Stay
especially if
safe.
you
Yeah.
hit your nail with a hammerhead.
Yeah. And then a book, which is really fun. Have one of these. Really great to have on you. Write down all your little notes. All the
Oh,
things you
wow.
have
That's a
to
nice
do.
book.
Very
Nice
nice.
little notepad. Yeah.
Yes. And then we also have a little screwdriver. Great to keep in your kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
And then a flashlight. Good to keep beside your bed. There you go.
that is pretty
Timmins
impressive.
Construction stuff
Yeah.
everywhere, all over your
Yeah.
life now.
The swag
Now-
bag.
Speaking about, you know, in the trades, Kinsman, I'll show you my trade, which is video technician. I'm going to do a white balance here.
You're white balancing live.
See that? See
on
that?
the
Now
show.
see,
Look at that.
and you say I'm not good with my hands.
You are.
That's a
yeah.
trade also,
Yeah,
Kinsman.
You are good. You are
That-
good.
That's right. What would be your skill set since we're talking about?
My skill set.
Yeah, we're talking about-
talking with my vocal.
Well, we're talking about working with our hands here.
Oh,
This
working
is
with
a
the
trades,
hands.
Kinsman.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're struggling.
Yeah, fixing, you know, hammering in the last fence board. Maybe I can do that.
So I think you're lying. So I think you should go to the Home and
Well, you
Lifestyle
should
Show.
pick up some,
Yeah.
you know, do-it-yourself tips.
Yeah, or maybe you would pay someone to
Or
do
you
your
get
work.
the professionals to do it.
Yeah.
All the professionals going to be there.
Yeah.
And again, on the Mac side, and you said the upper, the curling side,
the
the
curling
curling lounge.
Yeah.
That's where everything's going to be
We're
set
gonna
up
have
this
over
year.
60 vendors, so that's really good. There's gonna be a wide variety. So you're gonna have, you know, your landscapers there, windows and doors. If you need a new deck, a new roof, come check them
Yeah,
out.
It's all there.
Yeah, I got some candy, of course. Everyone
Mhm.
loves candy. Balloons, right? It's always fun.
Yeah,
to
the
go check
pop-up
those
balloon
out.
shop's going to be
Yeah.
there. I know the Carmichael's. I think the Carmichael's meat guy is always
There's
there.
gonna be some meat vendors. Yeah,
Yeah.
always have those. So got a lot of people coming. Really exciting.
Yeah, you got a full list of vendors, and listen, it's just a fun, entertaining way to spend your weekend. Also,
Mhm.
tons of members of the community are there. It's also like a social event, and everyone has a smile on and a great time. And once again, we encourage you to bring your families because it is a family event.
Yeah, $5 to get in for the
Yeah.
adults, and kids are free. Doesn't
Mhm.
matter how many kids you have. I got to be accompanied with your parent. Bring them in.
And again, we're a not-for-profit organization, so all the funds that we collect go back towards the community. As the Construction Association, we give out scholarships every year to the high schools for students that are entering the trades. So we do use the funding for that. We also use the funding to help other not-for-profit organizations for doing different construction projects and whatnot. So we do sponsor that again, and to pay for the event, right? So we need your support in order for us to keep on going.
Keep on going. 30 plus years. Let's
Mhm.
keep her going into the 40s and 50 years, you know, right here, you know, serving our community.
And 60s.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
the
and
60s.
60
And
years
the
too.
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Get it up to 100 years, you know, and the only way it's going to do that is if it gets community support,
Yes.
which
And
you like to
kids.
see.
That way they're the next board members,
They're
right?
the next
So
board
we need
members.
them.
There's a good segue. A board member talking about construction, hammering that board in. No?
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll end it.
You didn't laugh
That's
at
enough
okay,
wood segues.
Kinsman. Normally, I would laugh at your jokes, but we went to the roast, and you were only looking at the Leafs game and not laughing at any of my jokes. And I
got some of
needed
your
a few
jokes.
laughs
I
there.
caught some of your jokes.
And so I'm not laughing at yours tonight as vengeance. But yeah, I mean, listen, it is an amazing weekend, and the hats off because a lot of this stuff, you know, Ashley and the board is doing it's volunteer. You know, we just heard it when we were at jackpot time. You know, they were celebrating 80 plus volunteer
81.
associations.
Yeah.
and 81. And they talked about like majority of this work is volunteer on top of your regular life, on top of your regular jobs, on top of a lot of people sit on multiple boards. So when we get an event like this in our community, a lot of it is organized by people who are volunteering their time they're passionate about. So it's important that we go out and support them. Yeah,
to get out there and support these amazing festivals and construction shows and home and cottage and lifestyle shows. Again, $5 to get in, 10 to 5 on Saturday, 10 to 3 on Sunday at the McIntyre Arena.
And there's going to be a door prize.
Ooh. So are we talking about what it is,
or is it,
we have to go to?
What's the
It's
door
a secret.
prize?
You got to be there to see it.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
Fair enough.
Got to get there.
Got to keep the mystery, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
You always got to leave us on a cliffhanger. And plus, you're at the Mac, and we got the awesome folks there from the coffee shop.
Yeah,
you know,
McIntyre Catering. We know Sugar Ray's going to be there with his donuts. Joanne Savard's of the world going to be there with the popcorn and anything else you need. Nachos, hot dogs. They'll keep you fed there. You're walking through all the vendors.
We are, you know, another highlight that I like. We are very much in an advancement of technology, where you can do a whole bunch of things online. We still love, and I agree with this, is talking to people face to face. So if you're considering a home improvement project and you're going to hire a contractor, here's your opportunity to meet them face to face and discuss your ideas and discuss your budget and so on.
Get some quotes.
And you can meet multiple at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. And the nice thing about the Timmins Construction Association is that all of our members are licensed and insured. So you're trusting the product that you're going to receive when you go through our vendors. So if you check out the Timmins Construction Association website, we have a list of all our members on there.
Okay.
And based on the different categories too.
So you know they're all legit. You're not getting getting like an odd job Bob here. You know, what are your reviews, Bob? I don't see any online. These are all legit companies.
Yes.
Putting their trust in their hands. And again, why not? Get that roof quote this weekend. Windows.
You keep looking at me,
for a
Kinsman.
patio stone.
Are you looking for my approval
No.
tonight? I really appreciate this trend. I love. Keep it up, Al.
I'm still staring at that terrible hat you're wearing.
Hey, keep that up. But I do 1,000% agree with everything you're saying, because when you're any type of investment in your home, big or large, it's super personal because it's your home.
Yeah,
it's your quarters. So obviously, you want to work with people that you can trust and are certified and insured and have a good reputation in the community. You know, we can all relate to some stories where you don't go that route and it can go pretty sour, but it is personal. And so that's a big deal. Everyone that you're going to meet today through the Timmins Construction Association, pardon me, on the weekend, you know, these are all people with great reputations in our community.
Yep. And again, if there's, you know, a type of vendor that isn't there that you're looking for, the construction industry is very tight knit and everybody knows everybody. So they can definitely recommend you to the right people.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth goes miles.
Especially in a small town.
Yes, does wondrous things here in this community. So yeah, the Home Cottage and Lifestyle Show this weekend, May 3rd and 4th at the Hard to believe we're flipping the page to May already. But again, it's going to be a lot of fun down at the MAC, 10 to 5 Saturday and 10 to 3 on Sunday. $5 to get in, and kids get in for free.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention, Ashley?
No, I think we touched base on everything. I just really appreciate you guys having me here.
Yeah.
Again,
Well,
we appreciate you.
Congratulations. The new president
of
the TCA, the Timmins Construction Association, Ashley Richards, in Studio 67 tonight. First female president of the TCA right here. Yeah.
Is that why you asked Ashley if your pictures are straight? For some advice?
Well, Tim,
don't show Ashley your office.
The Construction Association.
Don't show Ashley.
But the picture is still crooked from the last time.
Yeah,
that's right.
I didn't bring my level. I should have. I have like a little pink one. It's like
we do the plumb bob here in the studio.
Mark is no threat to take you over as president. Trust me. If there was an election, there may be like a talk about an election right now for some weird reason. There was an election in this room for the TCA president. You're going to be no threat here, Ashley. Trust me.
No threats whatsoever.
Right.
No,
maybe Ronnie for like 0.001 of the vote. because Ronnie's a pretty charming guy.
he is.
Yeah.
But that would be the only one.
Well, I have my place for the next 2 years, so I'm good for a little
You're
bit.
saying this.
I'm
Going
good for
in,
2 years.
yeah.
You know,
2-year term.
yeah, but
Nice.
you've earned it and you deserve it, and we're super proud of those accomplishments. So when we come back, Magical Wheel of Winning
The
time.
Wheel of Winning brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc.
Mhm.
We're giving away 2 passes to the Home Show and that TCA swag bag. That's
Yeah.
got some good stuff in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Hopefully we don't swipe any between now and then. The winner will get all of that, right? We're not touching that.
Swipe or no swiping. You
all right.
remember that?
Yeah.
You're
Swipe or no swipe. Let's give this prize pack away. And again, 2 admission passes to get into the Home Show this weekend. It's going to be fun.
roll it, Ronnie.
Let's play ball. Registrations are underway for Timmins Little League Baseball. Register online now at timminslittleleague.ca. Voted best burger and fries in 2024, the Matagami River Fries Inc. will be opening soon, located at the Mount Joy Pavilion all summer. And your final week to save up to 50% off at Canadian Tire Timmins is this Thursday with the Big Red event. Save big on almost everything in store. Sale ends Friday. Something is brewing with TFAC. Beer Fest is back for 2025, May 31st at the Mount Joy Arena. A variety of beers, spirits, wine, and more. Delicious food on site as well. Tickets go on sale starting this Wednesday. And the Timmins Multicultural Festival hits the MAC May 24th and 25th, where the world comes together for great food and amazing entertainment. This Saturday, May 3rd, come to the Matagami First Nation to celebrate 30 years of Beaverfest. Kids zones, a $5 feast, live music from 11 a.m. to 7, Indian tacos, vendors, a 50-50 draw, free shuttle, and more. All the details on the free shuttle can be found on the Beaverfest Facebook page. And 283 Spruce Street South is sold with Albert Seal and Katrina McInnes with Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. And your house could be next. Call Albert today, 705-465-3493, or Katrina, 705-465-3491. Become a Schumacher Lions Club volunteer today. They're looking for some new recruits, and you could be one of them. The Lions meet every Wednesday if you're interested in the basement of the Lions Den. And let Jessica Gervais help you find your dream home today with Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Jessica now, 705-360-7000, and check out her listings online, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. Sick of talking to automation when you call for your insurance quotes? That won't happen when you call PAIB Insurance Inc., located at 101 Pine Street South in Timmins. They've got your back and will help secure the coverage you need. Talk to a person today, 705-360-5300. Real people dealing with real people. Book your May carpet cleanings and strip and wax jobs today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew N for your May free quote, 705-465-3500. Residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Follow Mel and Mel with the We Count Talk Show. Watch for details coming up on episode number 5 coming out in May. You can email the ladies today, info@theconnectors.ca. And the Timmins Square gets set to launch the Kids Club. Comes up Saturday, May the 10th, center court at the Timmins Square Shopping Center. Come watch shenanigans with a family magic show with Ron Gutman. 2 free shows to attend at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Sweet Freeze Timmins is the best candy store in the north with awesome freeze-dried candy, retro candies, international candies from all over the world, and more. Stop in and browse today, 175 3rd Avenue in your downtown, or order online, sweetfreeze.ca. It's the Race to the Cup sales event at Timmins Hyundai. Get 0% on all 2024 Ioniq 5 models and get up to $11,000 off on all in-stock models. Book a test drive today, 800 Riverside Drive. Take your family to Midtown Bowl. Family deals start at $59.99 per hour and $84.99 for 1.5 hours, which includes shoe rental. Book your lane today, 705-267-3500. And for the best prices, mega deals, people are making the short drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Vendor spots are now open for the Timmins Canadian Mining Expo. Happens Wednesday, June 4th and Thursday, June 5th at the McIntyre Arena. It's where the world comes to explore. Sign up today, CanadianMiningExpo.com. And come drive for Lucian Transportation. New drivers pick up a $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. Call today, 705-360-4090. And buy now, pay later at J&R Custom Cabinets. Whatever the reno, plan it today and pay later. Inquire about no payments for 3, 6, or 12 months OAC at J&R Custom Cabinets, 1150 Riverside Drive. Design, build, enjoy. Be a vendor at the upcoming Mother's Day Market with the Downtown Timmins BIA. Happens Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 at the old Tweed and Hickory building. Sign up now, info@downtowntimmins.com. And join the Jackpot Time Timmins new email list today and be entered to win a trip for 2 to Las Vegas. Join today, jackpottime.ca. With more than 75 programs to choose from, your future career awaits you at Northern College. Enroll now for fall online at northerncollege.ca. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And put a team in today for the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming's Walk for Alzheimer's. First walk happens Saturday, May 24th at the Mountjoy Pavilion, and 2 more walks in Kapuskasing and in Haileybury on the Sunday. Register for either walk online at walkforalzheimer.ca. On the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas, Until Dawn, Thunderbolts, and The Accountant 2. Tickets and showtimes online at imaginecinemas.com. Move those packages today with Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Call Robert Champagne to move your packages today. 705-266-4285. Sign your little one up for summer camp at Camp Bickle, the finest co-ed camping facility in all of Northern Ontario. But slots are filling up quickly, so secure yours now at campbickle.ca. And if your child was born in 2021, then it's time to register now for kindergarten in the fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Book a school tour online now at ncdsb.on.ca. And congratulations to all players and teams who had fun this weekend for the season-ending PMHA 3-on-3. It is the grand opening of 3D Forge Works and the grand reopening of Typo Press Printers coming up this Tuesday, 6 to 10 p.m. And you're invited to stop by for food and refreshments located at 159 Pine Street South. This weekend, it's the Timmins Construction Association's 2025 Home, Cottage, and Lifestyle Show. Happens at the MAC this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3. Become a volunteer with Dare Timmins. They're looking for some new recruits to help out with their amazing organization. Email Francine Dennis or Rick Lemieux today, daretimmins@gmail.com. And have you tried the new India-style pizza at Sparks Pizza? Try their new menu item this week, topped with tikka masala, cheesy mozzarella, sweet corn, red and green onions, chunks of paneer, touched with oregano and some basil. Get yours online today at sparkspizza.ca or dine in person, 206 3rd Avenue.
All right. No, so we're back. Okay.
Yeah,
Right, sometimes I'm waiting on that.
I was waiting for you.
Now,
I was keeping silent because you want to showcase your
well,
new
I want to show
jersey.
this. So,
That's nice.
you know, Ronnie, this comes from Ronnie.
Mhm.
He came in bearing gifts. Ronnie has purchased me, and Ronnie listens to me, Kinsman. My favorite hockey series of all time is the 87 Canada Cup.
Mhm.
Ronnie went and grabbed me this jersey. I can swing around. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Put Klomp
Yeah,
on the back.
it says Klomp 99.
Yeah, of course. And I wanted to personally thank Ronnie. Come bearing gifts. I'm all set for Canada Day celebrations, by the way.
You are. Be flaunting that around.
Now, Ronnie got you something. What did Ronnie
Got
get
me a
you?
gas card.
Got you a gas
Yeah,
card.
for all the times I drive him home after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It came in handy.
Shout out to Ronnie, who,
Yes. Ronnie, we're paying him too much here. He's spending. He's paying us back.
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful
It
jersey.
is,
So
yeah.
I just wanted to thank him. Ronnie, hit the cheer button to cheer for yourself there, Ronnie. Here, come on out here if I could shake your hand. Let's shake his hand
Let's
there.
welcome our employee of the
Yeah.
month,
Yeah,
It's Ronald Thompson.
Ronnie, you're the employee of the month. Thank
Every
you.
month.
We're wearing his
Congrats.
shorts and
Thanks,
everything.
my man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Employee of the month that I'm actually going to make one. I'm going to make a fake employee of the month and hang it
There you go.
on my wall.
Put it on the wall. But consecutive months as employee of the month.
He's been employed.
Ron Thompson. Yeah, he hasn't missed a beat.
Yeah,
Maybe once in 5 years. He's been
Yeah.
with us ever since.
but Ron, we joke around a lot about Ronnie, but he has a big heart, and we wouldn't be able to do much without him. So he's an awesome dude.
He is an awesome dude.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. Tonight he's got to take the bus though.
So tonight, We are off to the Surge because Robbie G's in town.
Robbie G.
Yeah, that's right.
He's coming to town, and he's got the Surge, and he'll be there. We're going to be there, and bringing Robbie G on stage there. Looking forward to that. So if you're looking for something to do,
you're looking for
Monday night on election night, you want to get steer away from all the everybody talking elections. Come and watch Robbie G.
Right.
The Surge. It's going to be a good show tonight.
As a lot of people are saying, go out and vote.
Yeah, we've done our civil duty.
I think we're going to get a big voting turnout here across the country.
I think so. Well, they had numbers going into today, 7 million, early voters. So that's a record.
That's really
across
good.
The country, 7 million voted before today. So give or take how many get out there tonight. I know a lot of people online saying they're not going to vote. This is where you get to vote. If you don't vote, you can't bitch and complain for the next 4 years, right?
Is Ronnie one of them? But nonetheless, yeah. So make sure you go out and do that. That is extremely important, to say the least.
It is.
Most people know that. All right, Kinsman, I think we are on to the Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance, Inc. And again, someone's going to win the Timmins Construction Association swag bag and 2 tickets to this weekend's show. It's going to be fun. The Home Show and, the swag bag up for grabs.
Roll it, Ronnie.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance, Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll-free 1-844-360-5300.
And they're excited here, Kinsman, because it's the wheel.
Raising the roof as we talk TCA, Timmins Construction Association.
You're trying hard.
You'll be able to raise it pretty easy because KLOMP doesn't nail them down properly, right? In the corner. You're like, okay, only 2 nails. We don't need that third one. We're good. That sucker's not moving.
Roll it, Ronnie.
Roll her up.
It's kind of funny. But we will have a winner coming up, right?
Hey, it's Chris Costigan.
That's right.
He was asking when the Multicultural Festival was. I saw his comment on the show. That's on the 24th and 25th there, Chris. And, of course, Chris down at the 12th Avenue Barber Shop. So we'll drop this off tomorrow. Personally delivered by us.
Personally delivered,
Yeah.
Chris, we always see Chris at a lot of community events.
Yeah,
so he's
Chris is a big supporter.
Yeah, one of the many people that support all these events. Ronnie's laughing about something in there.
I don't know. He's laughing at his own jokes.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah. Oh, he did a wah-wah. We don't.
A wah-wah-wah.
See what happens? We give him a compliment. And now he's haywire there, Ken. All right, then, everyone. So have yourself an amazing evening.
Get out and vote if you haven't.
Yeah.
And Chris Costigan, congratulations. You'll see this prize pack tomorrow.
That's right. And if you're feeling a little frisky tonight and you feel like going out and
Robbie G, he's at the Surge.
Yeah. Great Canadian. Yeah, great Canadian hip hop artist, by the way. So we're gonna head down there shortly, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. And as always, go Sens, go, Kinsman.
Go Leafs.
Yeah, where are they going?
sleepless lights, sipped on the champagne life. New York City, high dollar tipsy, and I felt an LA sun, cruising up Highway 1. Picture perfect, that red sting was worth it. I've been to some parties, seen my name on marquees, red line in a black Ferrari in the country. But I've never been on top of this world. With one look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your two-piece, angel made for makeup, wake I could only make it, never have I ever, no, I've never seen something like you. Seen something like you. Moonlight in your blue eyes, light up a midnight ride, slow shadow dancing, it must be magic. You're all seven wonders, wrapped up in one girl, star shooting breathless as heaven. But I've never been on top of this world. One look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your fresh feet, angel neath the makeup, wake I could only make it, never have I ever, no, I've never seen something like you. Seen something like you. I've been to some parties, seen my name on marquees, red line in a black Ferrari. But I've never been on top of this world. With one look you want, girl, white Adidas on bare feet, t-shirt hiding your two-piece, angel neath the makeup, wake I could only make it, never have I ever, no, I've never seen something like you.